Hey guys, this is VSG Bobby, and I am coming at you with my week 35 post-op VSG update. I skipped last week because I was busy packing for OH. So, yeah, last week was my first week that I've ever skipped doing my post-op updates. It felt really weird not to do it, but I just said, fuck it. I'm not gonna do it. I had too much stuff to do and prepare for OH, so I just decided to skip. Plus, there was nothing to update you guys with, except for the fact that I was maintaining at the same weight. So, on that note, week 35, I am 8 months out from vertical sleeve gastrectomy, which I had with Dr. Aguala at Mather Hospital on Long Island on December 18th. 2013. Doing really well, except for the fact that I'm not really losing much right now, which I can kind of imagine to be due to my eating and stuff like that. But my highest weight was 316 back in August. My surgery weight was 297, and my current weight is 184.9. So that is only lost since lost since 2 weeks ago, technically, of 0.6 pounds. So I haven't really lost very much in the last 2 weeks. I can sit here and sulk and be upset, but I'm not gonna. It is what it is. If I stopped losing today and never lost another pound, I'd be okay with it. I feel really good at the weight I'm at. Of course, I want to lose more because I need to get some of this stuff out of my gut. But otherwise, I'd be happy. But I'm, of course, going to shoot for my goal weight, which is going to be around 180. So, I'm officially 5 pounds, just about 5 pounds away from my goal weight. But we'll see how it goes. I'm really not in a rush anymore because, it's more about the other things for me. And the other things are doing really well, too. So, over the last 2 weeks, just prepared for OH, and I'm sure you guys have seen some of the videos and or photos. It was a shit show. It was a blast, and I couldn't say enough about the people that I got to spend time with, and I love them very much. So, we really did have a good time. I'll do a brief recap. Thursday, I flew over to California, and I was met by the way, before I even get started, this would not have happened. I would not have been able to go to California if it wasn't for the wonderful Watch Patty Melt, who invited Katie and I to the hotel and helped us out with getting our hotel there. It was really, 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 really nice of you, and she was amazing. It was so nice to meet you and to meet Elizabeth, and it was just a really, really good time. And you two are some of the most amazing, beautiful, genuine people, and I just can't say enough good about you guys. I really appreciate all you've done for us, me and Katie, and I just had a really good time with you guys. So I'm very happy to have officially met you both, and I can't wait to see more of you. But aside from that, so I flew over to California on Thursday, and on Thursday afternoon I got in and was picked up at the airport by Watch Patty Melt and Elizabeth, Finding Elizabeth, I believe her name is, yeah. So they picked me up and we waited for Katie at the airport, and then we headed to the hotel, checked in, and then we actually were going over to a supermarket nearby, and we ran into pretty much everyone else in the same supermarket. We all kind of met up in the produce section, so it was really cool. We were, excited to see everyone, and people in the store were like, okay, what's going on? We're like, party in the produce section. Anyway, so can't really remember the chronological order of the events. Thursday night, we just kind of, we had a little party in our room, and we had everyone over for some drinks, and it was nice to see everyone, get to spend time with everyone. Friday, I don't really remember very much. Oh, I don't know. But all I know is we did some of the, we went to some of the vendors. Katie and I went to the gym in the morning. We spent time by the pool. Yeah, that was Friday. And we saw Sarah do her presentation on support, and I got to get up there and dance with her. It was awesome. And she really spoke some true words on that during that presentation. Words that I really truly believe in, and feel that, you know, the biggest part of this whole weight loss surgery journey, whatever you're doing, is getting the right support, because you can't do it alone. It's not easy. So it is true. We all get by with a little help from our friends. And so, on that note, it was really good to see some people, you know, that I've never been able to meet because they live on the West Coast and haven't been able to come out to the East Coast. So I got to meet some awesome peeps. You know who you are, all my West Coasters. By the way, I'm definitely fucking moving to the West Coast. I loved it. The weather, the lifestyle, it was so nice. So I'm not kidding, I'm looking into it. One day. Let's see. So Friday night was the luau, and we all kind of dressed up in our little Hawaiian themed stuff. And just had a good time meeting people, taking pictures, and hanging out with the crew, meeting some new people, seeing some old faces, and catching up. It was really, really nice. And then what else? Did some poor life decisions but hashtag no regrets. I won't go any further. Saturday, Katie and I went surfing. So we booked a private surf lesson at Manhattan Beach, and Christina VSG came with us, along with Sandrisse, and Sandra, and we had, like, I don't know, I guess it was like an hour and a half lesson where we were taught how to surf. We started on the sand, and then we went out in the ocean and did it. It was my first time in the Pacific Ocean, so it was really cool. Beautiful water and really cool jellyfish. We actually did a really good job. Katie got up, I got up a few times. It was really a good time. It was really fun. So there's a ton of pictures of that and some videos. If you watch Katie's video, recap of OH, it's in there. So surfing was a huge NSV. I mean, I would have never pictured myself getting up on a surfboard. What else? Saturday night was Old Hollywood, as well as the fashion show. So a bunch of us signed up for the fashion show, and we walked in it, and everyone looked amazing. They showed our before and after shots on the big screens. We walked down the runway. You know, there was cameras going. It was really, really cool. It was kind of one of my most interesting and, like, proudest moments. I don't know. It was fun. It was a good time. Got to see some people I've never met before, that have watched my videos, and they say, hey, you know, I haven't met you yet. And, you know, I met some really cool people there. What else? Oh, we visited Hollywood, the Hollywood sign we got to take pictures at. We went to a nice little diner in Hollywood. It was really fun. During the vendor time, we got some free samples, of course. It was cool. But there was this really cool machine. It's called the Seca Medical Body Composition Analyzer. And it was basically like a really fancy fat mass calculator. Basically, it's a whole machine you stand on, and it has like kind of like two metal electrode plates on the floor, and you go on it barefoot, and then you put your hands like this in between these two things on the handlebars, and you just do it for like 30 seconds, and it calculates all this amazing stuff, including your fat mass, muscle mass, where you are as far as healthy versus unhealthy cells, all this stuff, like a ton of different information, your water content. And I was really, 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 really shocked to see that on most things I was average, I was normal. The fat mass, I'm right on the verge. 21% and over is too much, but 21 and under is good. So I'm at 21% fat mass right now, which has been awesome. I forget what I was. I have to watch my video. I forget what I was when I last did the little fat mass calculator with my nutritionist, but I think I was like 24, I believe, last time I did it, which was at, I think, around 5 or 6 months. So right now I'm at 21%, which means I've gone down a lot, and I am close to being in the normal range. I'm like right on the cusp, since 21% is the break-off, I'm right at that break-off. So just a little more work and I'll get there. But aside from fat mass, they calculated muscle mass, and I'm actually in the above average category for muscle mass. So these guns have grown. So that was really cool. I had high muscle mass, and let's see what else. It was a really cool machine, and my weight said I was a little bit less on the machine, but I'm not going to calculate that. I'm just going to use my scale. What else? That's really it. I mean, we had just a genuinely good time. Oh, we went to Disney World on Sunday, which was awesome. This wasn't my first time going to like a theme park, going on rides. That happened when I went to Tampa, and it was an amazing experience. It was really cool to see Katie get on the rides, because she was so nervous. And I mean, we all knew it would be fine, but she was so nervous, just like I was when I went the first time. And she did great, and she had a blast. We all really did have a good time. And it was just one of those moments that I'll never forget. The whole weekend I'll never forget, because it was just good time spent with really amazing, amazing people. And there's not one person that I felt uncomfortable or not happy to be around. Everyone there just makes me happy and puts me in my element. And I don't know, I just, sometimes it's almost easier to spend time with these people, my weight loss people, than to spend time with like friends and family at home. I love my friends and family here, but to be able to get away and just, I feel like I could be more of myself actually around this community, and it's really been huge and instrumental in me, because there's a lot of changes that I'm going through, and I can't thank the community enough for being there to support me. So just another really positive experience in meeting these people that I care a great deal for, and I feel the same love in return. So I love you all. That's all I'm gonna say for this week. Hopefully, I'm gonna make some positive changes this week. I'm gonna head back to my gym routine. Trying to go to the gym more, do more weight stuff to get my muscle mass up and my fat mass down. I'm going to work in some more cardio, doing the running. And I'm going to set a goal that, maybe within the next month or two, I want to be signed up for another 5K. Because I really want to do another one before it gets too cold out. So that's going to be my goal for the next month or two, is to do another 5K. And a big goal for me, another one, is to watch the snacking, because right now that's all I do. And that's why I think I'm not losing as much, because I'm just snacking a lot more. So, and it's not necessarily all bad snacking, but I do have some bad snacks. Ice cream sandwiches, maybe a cookie, or chips. Like these are old things that I'm going back to, and I really don't want to. So one of the biggest things for me is late night snacking, like going back to that habit that, I'm going to bed, I gotta get in as much as I can before I go to sleep. So I gotta really work on changing that mindset. Anyway, thanks all for watching. Thanks to my new subscribers, and it was really nice meeting some of you people, all of you people in OH. So that's really it. as usual, keep on keeping on. Love you all. Deuces.